Hartford police are now searching for 4 men they say are responsible for a violent crime spree. Investigators believe the group is armed and dangerous.
Residents of Hartford and Newington, please use situational awareness. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms, LLC. P.A.N. Firearms, the NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And if you like my channel, like my content, and what I do here, you can support me with the links in the description box. Everything is appreciated. And let's talk about this. This is coming out, this news report on Friday. I'm sure a lot of you are up on what's going on here. Apparently, police are looking for 4 men who have, at this moment, killed, I believe it's 4 people. 2 men on Friday, and then their spree continued, and they're apparently connected to other incidents of gunfire in the Hartford and Newington area. Now, we got some of the video, but I want to play more and just to give you up-to-date and context. Let's watch that.
Well, Kevin and Amber, police believe the 4 men who remain on the loose are connected to the double homicide this morning in the city and may have connections to 2 other shootings in the city and one in Newington. Hartford police are asking for the public's help locating this silver Audi with tinted windows, a sunroof, and a license plate of BH14971.
If you see this vehicle or an Audi that matches this description, even if it has a different plate on it, let us know.
Investigators believe 4 men wearing black clothing and white sneakers traveling in the Audi are connected to 4 shootings this week. All of the incidents took place overnight, the first happening on Ledyard Street Wednesday.
One of the shooters was firing an assault rifle, and rifle casings were recovered at the scene.
Followed by a shooting on Park and Putnam Streets Thursday, according to police.
Several parked vehicles were found to have sustained gunfire damage.
Later that evening, a home in Newington was targeted. There were no injuries. And early Friday morning, police believe the shooters switched into a black Nissan and opened fire on 2 men on Park and Hazel Streets in Hartford. The 2 victims were pronounced dead shortly after.
There were 101 casings recovered from this scene. No rifle casings in this incident.
Police identified the victims as 39-year-old Jonathan Roseborough and 34-year-old Jose Valdez. The black Nissan was found later in Windsor, engulfed in flames. Hartford Mayor Luke Broden says the city is using every resource possible to track down the suspects. The police department is working with state and federal partners, including the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives.
This is a group that is, again, capable of serious violence, that is heavily armed.
Now, at this time, police don't know a motive and if there is a connection between the suspects and the victims.
Heard that and you saw that. Now, this is a twofold video. One, I'm talking about this because I want the people, the good people of Hartford and Newington in that particular area to pay attention to what's going on around them, because obviously this is it's alleged. Everything is alleged because we don't know who these people are. We don't know what the motives are, but it's all alleged. So everything I'm telling you has not been confirmed. These men they're claiming these are targeted attacks. We don't know where they're from. Apparently they just transferring themselves from one stolen car to another. But they have not been caught at this point in time. And based on the number of shell casings that we're talking about here, it's clear that they're using Glock switches. I'm coming here real quick. This is from a Connecticut news station. But as police search for the shooters, they said the investigation is a division-wide effort, and this case has similarities to several shots fired incidents where there are several shooters. Gunshots were fired after 1 a.m. Wednesday on Ledyard Street, and police said shooters appear to be targeting a specific person or group. They located 52 spent casings of different calibers at the scene. The vehicle that was at the scene was a silver 4-door Audi with a sunroof and heavily tinted windows, police said. There were 3 male shooters, police said, and 1 firing an assault rifle. Those are illegal, aren't they? Gun control does not work. But all 3 were dressed in black and wearing white sneakers. Then on Thursday, police responded to Park Street near Putnam Street at 12:44 a.m. after shot spotter went off, and they found 39 spent casings as well as 13 spent rifle rounds. Video showed 3 males dressed in black clothing and white sneakers opened fire on a group of people in the area, police said. Several parked cars were damaged by gunshots. Okay. They have a license plate number on the Audi at the time, BH14971, which police said does not belong on the vehicle. So it's a stolen plate from another vehicle, which is typical. Okay, so police have not determined the motive for the incident and said people involved should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. While police have located the vehicle they said was used in the shooting Friday morning, they have not located the Audi. Hartford police said they're making state and federal law enforcement to help find the shooters, and they're asking for public's help in identifying the suspects and vehicles involved. And there's a number there. I'll bring that up and leave that at for a minute, so you can, if by chance you know who these people are. But like I said, it's a twofold video. People in the Hartford area, pay attention to what's going on around you. They're claiming allegedly this is a targeted event. We don't know who the shooters are. We don't know the motivations. We don't know where they're from. We don't know anything about the weapons that they're using. It's obviously using Glock switches, but we don't know where these came from. Here's the other part of this video. It's way back. If you watch me long enough, you hear me talk about the real issues. I even made a video on it and why these things continue to happen. It's incidents like this that creates the fodder for Lamont and his grifters to pass more gun control laws. Because, and once again, I'm speculating because we don't know much about what's going on here. But when they pick these people up, you're going to find out that they didn't walk into their local FFL and buy these firearms and put their permits down and filled out a 4473. But they're going to use it to once again restrict the rights of the law-abiding citizen because of the actions of criminals. There's a person who quoted, I have used it before, saying that the law-abiding citizenry has to realize that their gun ownership not only relies on their behavior, but on the behavior of criminals also. I'm kind of ad-libbing there, paraphrasing, but it's very true. Because I'm sure Lamont's watching this, and I'm sure he's rubbing his hands together, thinking, yeah, this next year, January, he's going to go before that podium again and say, we need more gun control. And this is going to be the incidents that he's mentioned, and he's going to make laws that don't actually address this situation or any other, except to say to the law-abiding, you need to go and re-register your firearms because a criminal just doesn't want to follow the rules. So let's keep an eye on this. People, like I said, people in the Hartford area, pay attention to what's going on around you, okay? We'll see what happens. I will definitely keep on top of this story and find it, and see where it comes to its finality and find out all the details behind the motivation and who these people are and where exactly they got these weapons from. Because so we were told HB 6667 was supposed to end all this, wasn't it? Gun control does not work, but they're never going to address the real problem because they need this chaos. Because that's the fodder for them to pass more gun control laws. That's what they need. They need this. So they're never going to address it. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified the next time a video goes live. I will see you on the next one. Peace.